Well, while we mourn the passing of comic Nollywood actor Baba Sue, we'll miss him. We'll miss him. We've missed him in the industry, at least considering how long he's been sick and all of that. So, but then now that he's gone, finally, we'll miss him. May he so rest in perfect peace. But let's run quickly to what we have to discuss aside that. People keep dying, and so just make sure you do what you were sent to do. But then note that Baba Sue has marked the sands of time, and so he will be remembered. And so you do your part. Now we're looking at 90 ships seized by EFCC rot away in Lagos and others. Some of the ships seized by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission have begun to sink in waters across the country, while many of those temporarily and permanently forfeited by suspected corrupt persons are being damaged due to lack of maintenance. The Punch at Helia reliably linked. Credit to Punch. Now, sources in the know of the development at the House of Representatives told our correspondent that the Nigerian Navy, which was mandated to oversee the seized, recovered, and forfeited assets, had no budgetary provision to maintain them, leaving them damaged and submerged eventually. According to the lawmakers, most of the vessels are in Lagos State and they are the worst hit by the abandonment. Recall that the EFCC chairman during an interview said that there was nothing like golden or something bra that was seized from the SY minister, for petroleum. Well, let's still stay on this. The House of Representatives had a committee on assessment and status of all recovered loot, movable and immovable assets from 2002 to 2020 by agencies of the federal government of Nigeria for effective and efficient management and utilization, had recently embarked on oversight visit to the locations of such assets for an on-the-site assessment. Some members of the committee who spoke to a correspondent on the condition of anonymity as the investigation was still ongoing expressed their displeasure at what they found out during the tour. I think one major problem that we have had as a nation is maintenance issue. Even the ones that we build ourselves, the cars that are given to ministries or agencies are not being maintained properly. The roads that are being built have no maintenance culture. And there is nothing. It is maintenance culture it's part of it's one major thing that has kept us back. Maintenance culture. So much money is spent on building something or procuring something, but then nothing is spent on maintaining it. A member said there are some of these assets that are still being managed by third parties, but a lot of them are just totally sealed up, like business premises. They allow the people operating on the premises to continue while they pay rent into the recovery accounts. They are paying rents to the EFCC. But for the ones that are not like that, they are sealed up and those ones are depreciated. Now, those rents that are being paid, what are they being used for? Are they not supposed to be, used to maintain, the facilities and all of these things? Now, let me tell you the worst case and where you will feel bad about depreciation of recovered these assets. Houses depreciate, but not as bad as the vessels in the water. Most of the ships that were supposedly seized, a number of them sunk. 3 or 4 of them have submerged because nobody can take care of them. That's serious. In fact, most of the ones in Lagos water are badly depreciated. They are just like holding the shell when the snail is dead. That is what has happened to most of the vessels. About 10% of have been submerged, while the other ones are just in a terrible state that they cannot attract much value again. When asked for the number of ships and vessels on the waters across the country, the lawmaker disclosed that over 30 were in Port Harcourt, about 10 in Warri, and about 10 in Bayelsa, adding the Navy the Navy, that's the Navy, have quite a lot, and they are really in bad shape. The source noted that while the ones with the most value in Port Harcourt, they are all in the custody of the Nigerian Navy. Even though they were forfeited to the EFCC, the EFCC cannot protect them. It is the Navy that is protecting them, he said. Now, these are things that have been seized from Nigerians, from people that have been recovered, loots that are recovered. The lawmaker noted that the ships that are supposed to be powered regularly had been abandoned for close to 7 years, and because of that, they have started to take in water. I initially doubted the submerging story. We went to the water. I actually did not believe that they were submerged, but we actually saw ships inside the water, the lawmaker added. Another member of the committee was asked how the panel felt about the recovered assets wasting away when the federal government was crying about revenue shortage and had embarked on a borrowing spree locally and internationally. These are resources that are wasted. Waste so much resources. My emphasis majorly in this video is that we should build a maintenance culture in Nigeria. We should have a maintenance culture. We don't have a maintenance culture. I went to a particular village and I saw, a overhead water tank gone. They've taken it, and it was built for the community. But what must have happened is that they built such things. It works the day whoever built it comes to commission it, and in 1 or 2 weeks' time, it stopped working. Somebody has come to steal away the pump. The overhead tank is gone, and it just goes like that. Yet it has gone into record that so and so person built water for the people. Maintenance culture, very, very important, and not just as a nation, even as a people. Whatever you have and you do not maintain will definitely be destroyed. Well, I will not take much of your time. Please just drop your comments. Make your comments as civil as possible. Make it civil and simple. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Kunle Brown. God bless you. And please, like I would always say, your comments